Hi everybody, welcome. I hope you're having a great day so far. Don't go to a reading yet because I'm going to explain the spread that we're doing today. I'll also give you a closer look at the crystals that we have on the table, and I'll explain the oracle cards on the table as well. Today we're talking about manifestation. If you are manifesting something, could be anything, have that manifestation in mind that you would like to examine today. Perhaps you're not necessarily manifesting. You might also just be working towards a goal. So if you have a goal that you've been working towards, keep that in mind as well before you select your reading. So focus on the energy of your manifestation or your goal before you select your reading. For the spread today, we're taking a look at your energy. I want to check in with that because the second card is going to be the best energy for you to manifest or reach your goal. So I'm going to see if your energy aligns with that. And if it doesn't, then you know what energy you need to move into, and perhaps the energy not matching is the reason why you might be having trouble with your manifestation. Next, we're going to look at energy that you need to release. So releasing this blockage will help you reach your goal or manifest what you've been wanting to manifest. Next, we'll talk about action that you should take. So maybe you're wondering about next steps or what you should do, how you can manifest better, or how you can make progress on your goals. That card is going to help you with that. And lastly, I'm going to ask for signs for you to show that you're progressing. So things that you can look for, signs from the universe that you're making progress on your manifestation or your goal. I'm going to pull a tarot card for that, but I'm also going to pull a couple charms, and the charms will be more like physical signs that you can look for. And then I'm also going to pull an angel number from the Angel Number Oracle. In case you're into angel numbers and you keep an eye out for them, there might be a specific angel number that the universe might send you to let you know that you're making progress. So that's the spread for today. I hope that makes sense. Let me show you the crystals and the cards. So first crystal, and the card for this is the first dimension, which is like a wake-up call. Second crystal, this is gold stone. It has some glitter in there, hopefully you can see. This card is synchronicity. Third reading, this card is the firmament, which is like a reconnection with nature or source, things like that. Fourth reading, smoky quartz. This card is the 10th dimension. A little similar to the card before it, but this card is more about, this is in this dimension, this is where you have full connection with the source, and this is like the soul's freedom in this dimension. Oops. And our last crystal, nice yellow. And this card is the 4th dimension. This is the dimension of potential and possibilities. So perhaps one of the crystals is speaking to you, one of the cards, one of the images, or the actual meaning of the card. These cards are from the Multidimensional Devas. I've used this deck in a few other readings as well. Otherwise, I hope one of the readings is calling out to you. If it's not, feel free to pause the video. You can leave the image on the screen, take 3 deep breaths, ground yourself, get into more of a clear-headed meditative state, and maybe one of the readings will call out to you. For the actual reading, I'm using the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. This is great for making change, trying to reach goals, things like that. So I think we will get some great information out of this. Otherwise, I hope you enjoy your reading, take what resonates, and leave the rest. Welcome to reading number 1. I hope you had your manifestation or your goal in mind before selecting your reading. Remember to take what resonates and leave the rest. And if this is not really sounding like your situation, that's okay. Just go back to the beginning and try selecting a new reading. Otherwise, let's get into it. We're going to take a look at your energy first. Okay, body, mind, reverse. So there's an imbalance here between the body and the mind. You might be a little bit closed-minded right now. You might have to open up your mind a little bit more. Whenever I see this card come up, especially reversed, it kind of asks you to take a look at the relationship between the body and the mind. So if you're experiencing a lot of anxiety around this manifestation or this goal, maybe it's manifesting physically, like that anxiety is manifesting physically. Or if you're not feeling well physically, it might be affecting your mind and your ability to stay open-minded and positive and things like that. So there is an imbalance happening here, and I think because it's reversed, I think your energy might be impeding your ability to manifest this or work towards the goal right now. Let's take a look at the best energy and see if we can get some advice there. Okay, the Hero reversed. So I think in this situation, you might be looking for validation from other people, outside people. That might be the reason for some of the action that you're taking, is looking for validation. With this card being the best energy, you're going to have to look within yourself for that validation. You need to see the good within yourself and examine your motivation for the actions that you're taking in order to achieve this manifestation or this goal that you're working on. So let's take a look at energy you need to release, because that might help with both of these things. 10 of Water. Okay, so there might be some emotions that are binding you to the past, and you have to let go of those emotions because they're projecting, your feelings are projecting onto this, and it's affecting the manifestation. Whatever feelings you feel about something that might have happened in relation to this in the past, it's affecting the present situation. So I think if you let go of those old feelings from the past, then you might be able to start seeing the good within yourself, start validating yourself, and take action because you want to and not because you're looking for something from other people. And that might help this manifestation or this goal. Let's take a look at actions that you should take. 4 of Air. Okay, this is very practical advice. You need to have some more routine and some more structure. So an example of that is like cleaning your house, decluttering your life. Make a schedule and follow the schedule. Use your time wisely and try your best to eliminate distractions. Those are some things that you can do that will help you with this manifestation or this goal. Let's take a look at some signs that you're making progress. Okay, the Mother. So I think once you'll start feeling like you have a lot of ideas, especially once this situation is cleared up, your mind will be open enough that ideas can take root and flourish. You'll just have a lot more patience for everything that's going on. You're going to feel like you can nurture and love this project, this manifestation, the work you're doing towards this goal. You'll feel passionate, and the Mother has no fear. The Mother is willing to accept whatever, because the Mother is about, having, you can see it in the card. Let me show you before I get carried away. She's pregnant here in the card. This archetype has no fear about what she's going to birth. She knows that she's going to love it unconditionally. So I think you'll start to feel like you're not too tied to the outcome of this. I think it's more about loving whatever comes, and you'll start to feel that a little bit more once you're making progress. Let me pull 2 charms that might give you some physical signs to look for that you're making progress. Okay, a puzzle piece. So these are signs that you might see in the universe, or you'll happen upon these, or maybe they'll come up in conversation. Oh, they're both game related, a Game Boy. Okay. So you might happen upon these when you start making progress, as you're making progress towards this manifestation or this goal. Let me pull an angel number. I usually just shuffle until one flies out, but if it takes a little too long, then I'll pull one because I don't want you to wait here forever. Let's see. Let me know in the comments while I'm doing this what you are manifesting and working towards. I'd love to know. Okay, 69, accountability. So you might see this number or this word, accountability, or this theme might start to come up in your life once you start making progress towards this. Okay, let me know in the comments what's going on. I'm super curious. I wish you the best. And leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm a new channel, so that really helps me out. Thank you for spending some time with me today, and I hope you'll join me again in a future video. Welcome to reading number 2. You can see on the left the crystal and the card. The card was synchronicity. I hope you had your manifestation or a goal in mind before you selected this reading. We're going to take a deep dive into it. Remember to take what resonates and leave the rest. If you feel like this is not applying to your situation, that's okay. Just try going back to the beginning and selecting a new one. We're going to start with your energy. Perception reversed. Okay, so the fact that it's reversed, I think that you might be experiencing a blockage right now, and it's because your perception about the situation is wrong. I think you might have made an assumption, and it's affecting your ability to manifest or your ability to make progress towards this goal of yours. Let me pull another card to see if we can get some more information on this. Okay. 2 of fire. You've assumed that you're alone. You've assumed that you won't find a partner or that you won't have a partner in whatever you're trying to achieve. You've assumed that no one's going to help you, that you're going to need to do all of the work. And that's incorrect. And that assumption is blocking you from achieving this manifestation or this goal. Let's take a look at the best energy that you should move into that will help you manifest. Healing. So you need to listen to your body, your mind, your feelings. You need to work with them. This is not a time to be repressing any feelings, thoughts, sensations, because you need those in order to heal. You need to focus on what's best for you and your healing and your growth and your development. If you're just looking to, I guess, be a better person, heal from whatever has happened to you in the past, grow and develop, that energy is actually going to help you manifest what you want to manifest. Let's take a look at something that you should leave behind. Energy that is not helping you, that you need to get rid of. And that's union. This is very interesting, seeing this energy and this energy together, because you've assumed that you're alone in things. But what you actually do have an underlying desire to find somebody else that's going to complete you or make you whole, or is going to just fix everything for you. And that assumption you need to let go of. You need to find wholeness within yourself. Be happy, be at peace, find harmony within yourself, and let go of this idea that somebody is going to make you whole or make your life complete or help you and fix things. Really interesting to see these two together, because you've assumed that you're alone, but you also think that you need somebody else to complete you, and that is not the case. You need to let go of that idea. Let's take a look at action that you should take. Oh, choice. Interesting. So if you're facing an actual choice or a decision right now, I do have a couple of readings that might help you with that. So I'll link those for you. But otherwise, you need to make a choice on what do you actually want your life to look like. I think maybe you haven't fully committed to the manifestation or the goal, and you need to make a choice and actually commit to it. You need to determine what you want from your life, what direction that you're going to go in life, and that next step is going to help you manifest and achieve this goal. Okay, signs that you're making progress. 10 of fire. Okay. Makes sense with this, because this card is about taking command of your life. You're going to feel like you're in the driver's seat, essentially, of your own life, and that you are the one making choices, taking action, deciding what your life is going to look like. You're also going to feel like you're evolving, which is related to this. You're going to feel like you're evolving and growing. You're going to be in a very light energy, not sitting in your shadow, and you're going to be a lot more self-aware. Let's take a look at, I'm going to pull some charms so we can see what the signs are going to be, physical signs that you can look for that you're making progress on this. Okay, got this one first. I never know what this is. It always likes to come out, and is it a lobster? I'm not even sure. That would be interesting if you encounter that. Let me pull one more. All right, we've got the sun. Okay, so those are some 2 signs for you. Let me pull an angel number. If you're into angel numbers, seeing angel numbers, If you look out for them, you can see them anywhere. License plates, phone numbers, clocks. I'm just gonna shuffle these here and see if like one flies out. Let me really focus here. And if one doesn't, if it takes a while, then I'm going to just pull one. Okay. 413, synergy. So you can either look out for this number or perhaps this word. Synergy is like things working together, things going smoothly. So you might see this number, or you might just feel this energy that like things are working together and things are going really well, which is kind of related to this as well. Okay. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Let me know in the comments what your goal is or your manifestation. I'm super curious and I wish you the best. If you haven't already, leave a like and subscribe. I'm a new channel and that really helps me out. Otherwise, thank you for spending some time with me today. I hope you got some insight into your life and your situation, and I hope you'll join me again in a future video. Welcome to reading number 3. I hope you had your manifestation or your goal in mind before selecting this reading. We're going to take a deep dive on things, your energy should move into all of that. So I hope that you take what resonates here and leave the rest. If this is not sounding like your situation at all, then that's okay. Just go back to the beginning and try selecting a new reading. Let's get started by looking at your energy. Ooh, the 10 of water. This is a very pleasant energy to be in right now. I think you are working on letting go of emotions that are tying you to the past, or you've already done that. You're very rooted in the present moment, which is great. You feel very connected, divinely connected. You're at peace. You're feeling a lot of love. Like, this is a great energy to be in. Let's take a look at the energy that'll be best for your manifestation. 4 of water. Okay, I think you need to do some reflecting. That will help with your manifestation. This energy, the 4 of water, is all about self-acceptance, really looking at yourself in the mirror, seeing the good, the bad, and the ugly, and letting go of an ideal that you have, and accepting the mistakes that you've made, accepting the bad parts of yourself, maybe doing shadow work. But the 4 of water is about coming together into that self-acceptance and that integration of the shadow self and the light self and all of that. And being self-aware and still loving yourself despite your past mistakes, learning from those past mistakes. That'll help you with your manifestation or achieving your goal. Let's take a look at some energy that you need to release. Okay, 3 of air reversed. The 3 of air cautions against ignorance. So I think maybe you feel like, okay, when I see this card, I can see how these two might be related. I think this is about letting go of the idea that you have learned everything that you need to learn. So there's maybe a little bit more that you need to learn, a little bit more educating that you have to do, and let go of the idea that you have all of the tools that you need, because it's looking like there is something more that you need to learn. And perhaps it's about yourself, because this is about that self-reflection. Okay, let's take a look at action steps that you should take. Body, mind, reversed. So this kind of tells me that there is a little bit of an imbalance between the body and the mind. This could be about, let me see here. This can be about how your body is affecting your mind. So if you're not feeling well physically, you won't feel well mentally. If you're not feeling well mentally, it might translate into not feeling well physically. So it could be about that, addressing this imbalance, making sure that you're physically and mentally well. It could also just be about needing to open up your mind a little bit more, taking a look at what you accept as fact and maybe questioning whether it is fact or if it's opinion, and vice versa. Okay, last card is signs that you're making progress on your manifestation or your goal. Queen of Air reversed. Okay, so I think you would be coming out of this Queen of Air energy. I think you'll be feeling like you're connecting more with people. I think you are smart, you are intelligent, but you'll be more willing to listen to others and accepting other people's opinions, which we do see here in these two cards. And you might just in general feel a little bit more emotional, which is interesting considering that you're very at peace here, but there might be some more self-reflection that's needed. So I think you'll be coming out of that Queen of Air energy, connecting more with other people, being a little bit more emotional. Let me take two. I'm going to pull two charms, which will give us two physical signs that you can look for that you're making progress. These look like magnifying glass, pencils, a ruler. Interesting. Okay, and our second charm. Oh, it's a witch. A witch with a cauldron, stirring her cauldron. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to pull angel numbers next. Maybe you like to look for angel numbers. This is just in case that you do. There'll also be a word on here, so it might be about the angel number, or it might be about that word, that energy. I like to shuffle until a card flies out, but if it doesn't, I'll just pull one. While I'm doing this, let me know in the comments what you're manifesting or trying to achieve. I'm super curious. I wish you the best with everything. Okay. What did we get? 1031, passion. So you might see this number, license plates, phone numbers, clocks, but you might also be feeling this passion energy. And maybe a flower. Maybe you'll see a flower. All right. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the best. And if you haven't already, leave a like and subscribe. I'm a new channel, so that really helps me out. And thank you for spending some time with me today. I hope you gained some insight into your situation and how you can go about manifesting or achieving this goal. Let me know in the comments what it is. Again, I'm curious, and I do wish you the best, truly. Otherwise, thank you for spending some time with me today, and I hope you join me again in a future video. Welcome to reading number 4. I hope you had your manifestation or your goal in mind before selecting this reading. You can see on the left the crystal and the card. The card for this was the 10th dimension, which is the dimension in which you connect to source fully and the soul experiences freedom. We're going to take a deep dive into this manifestation of this goal, looking at all the energies involved. Before we get into it, remember to take what resonates, leave the rest, and if this is not describing your situation at all, that's okay. Just go back to the beginning and try selecting a new one. We'll start with your energy. Queen of Fire, good energy to be in. I think you are enjoying things right now. The Queen of Fire is very optimistic, enthusiastic, confident, self-assured. Maybe you're a fire sign, not sure. But this is a good energy to be in. I think you're confident that things are going to work out. You're enjoying things. You're trying to enjoy life right now. And that's a good energy to be in. Let's take a look at energy, like the best energy for your manifestation. Something that you should kind of embrace. And this is choice reversed. So interesting. So a path forward has already been presented, or it will present itself soon. And if it's already been presented, you didn't want to take it because it was the hard path to take forward, the path of least reward. But you should know that taking this path might lead you to an unexpected treasure. So it might not seem like the easiest way forward, might not seem like the thing that you want to do, but it will lead you to your goal or lead you to your manifestation. So if it's already presented itself, seriously consider that option. And if it hasn't presented itself yet, it will soon, and be on the lookout. Let's take a look at energy that you need to release. And releasing this will help you with your manifestation or achieving your goal. 3 of Air, you have already learned everything that you needed to learn. If you are like investigating, researching, exploring options, you've already done everything that you've needed to, learned everything that you needed to, and you should let that go. It's like time to like do something about it, not so much about learning and exploring. This is action steps, next steps that you should take. Faith. Okay, I don't think you need to do anything. You just need to have faith that it's going to work out and things are going to be okay. Trust that there is a plan for you, that you are protected and things like that. It seems like you're already in this energy because the Queen of Fire, again, is very confident, self-assured, optimistic. You need to maintain that energy. Keep the faith. Have faith. Signs that you're making progress. The Child. Okay, if that means anything to you, just like that, you can leave it there. The Child. But if that doesn't mean anything to you, you might feel like there's new beginnings happening. You might be feeling like you just want to delight in life. You want to play. You want to laugh. You're present in the moment. But anyway, the Child is all about a new beginning, feeling like you're at a new beginning. Let me pull some, I'll pull 2 charms, maybe for some physical signs that you're making progress that you can look for. Got a bird in a wreath. If it'll focus, you can take a closer look. There you go. Let me pull another one. And a star. Jeez, why won't it focus? There we go. Okay. I'm also going to pull some angel numbers. You might see this angel number if you like looking for angel numbers, but there's also a word on the card, so it could be maybe more about the energy of that word, but you might see the number, phone numbers, license plates, clocks, anything where you see numbers. It'll serve as a sign that you're making progress. I'll shuffle until one like fully flies out. Otherwise, if it takes too long, I'll pick one out. But while I'm doing this, let me know in the comments what your manifestation or your goal is. I'm curious, and I really do wish you the best with this situation. Let's see if we get one. All right. I'm going to try one more time, and then I'm just going to pull. Okay, let me pull. Ooh, infinity. Okay, so not even a number. Sorry, but you might see this symbol or something to do with infinity, maybe a rainbow. That might serve as a sign for you. Okay. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I hope it resonated for you. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Again, let me know in the comments what's going on if you're comfortable sharing. I wish you the best, and if you... I guess I already said that. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. I'm a new channel and that really helps me out. Thank you for spending some time with me today. And I hope you'll join me again in a future video. Welcome to reading number 5. I hope you had your manifestation or your goal in mind before selecting this reading. Remember to take what resonates and leave the rest. You can see on the left we have the crystal and the card. The card for this reading was the 4th dimension, which is the dimension of potential and possibilities. Let's take a look at your energy. 5 of water. Okay, so you might be dealing with a loss. If you haven't experienced a loss recently or processing that loss still, you might just be feeling very isolated, without hope. You're having a hard time seeing the way forward. Let's see if these other cards give us some more information about how to move out of this energy. Okay, so this card is the best energy that will help you manifest. The 4 of water reversed. You need to understand that you are worthy, that you're deserving, and the mistakes that you've made in the past do not define you. I think moving into that energy, that self-acceptance, that self-love, that will really help you here. But this card also brings a word of caution with it. If the thing that you're manifesting or the goal that you're working on is going to bring harm or pain to other people, you might want to rethink it and take a step back. Let's take a look at something that you should release. Abundance reversed. So I think this card is all about feeling like you don't have enough or that you're missing something. And that makes sense if you've experienced a loss. It can be hard to see what you do have. So this card is all about appreciating what you do have and releasing that lack mindset, that scarcity mindset, it's hard to do if you've experienced a loss, and I really feel for you if you have. But working on releasing that scarcity mindset, that lack mindset, will help you. Let's take a look at steps, action to take. Four of Fire. So this is all about focusing your mind, focusing your emotions. Make this manifestation or this goal the center of your attention. You're going to have to devote a lot of time and a lot of energy to it. You can see that the person is very focused and aimed at their target. You'll have to take a lot of action on it. It's going to have to like be your whole world in order to make it work. Let's take a look at signs that you're making progress. Two of Water reversed. So you'll start to realize that romantic love isn't the only kind of love that exists. There's love between friends, love between family, love for your pets. There's lots of different kinds of love in the world. And I think once you start making progress, you're going to see those other kinds of love. You might start to regain your sense of self, your sense of identity, especially if the loss was about a romantic relationship. Perhaps maybe you lost yourself a little bit in that relationship. Very, what's the word? Maybe a little codependent with that person. And once you start making progress on this goal or this manifestation, you'll start to feel more like yourself and a little more independent. Let's take a look at some physical signs that you can look out for. I'm going to pull 2 charms here. I do hope that this is not something that's going to harm other people. I wish the best for you. I want the best for everybody. Okay, we have 2 bunnies and a crescent moon. So you might see some rabbits or maybe a crescent moon. Let me pull another one. Rooster. This is one of the charms that keeps making an appearance in my readings. I'm curious about that. Actually, I've seen the bunny charm before too. Okay, so you might see those physical signs. I'm going to pull an angel number card. If you're into angel numbers, you might see this number as you're working on this manifestation or this goal. I'm just going to shuffle until one flies out. If it takes too long, I'll just pull one. But while we're waiting, let me know in the comments what this manifestation or this goal is. I'm really curious. I wish you the best with this situation. Oh, there we go. 616, Sanctuary. So you might see this number, like license plates, phone numbers, clocks, anything. And you might also start to feel more at peace and safe and calm with this sanctuary word. Okay. I hope you enjoyed your reading and I hope it resonated. I wish you the best with everything, and leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm a new channel, so that really helps me out. Thank you for spending some time with me today, and I hope you'll join me again in a future video.